when I did Put It On in Danger Zone, is after I first started. You know, me and L kind of started like the same time. So a lot of my early beats were sparse, and it's like they weren't as technical as the beats got along now. And I still looked to try to do what I could. But as I was going in time and I was selling beats, I started being able to buy doper samples and find samples where it's like I could kind of make my mark and make a niche. And one was Put It On, which was like a Busta Williams sample. And the other one, you know, was Danger Zone, where it's like I had this jazz record that I bought for $1, and I liked the way they played the bass, and it's like I had, you know, a few other sounds that was in there, you know, and I put it together, and I was surprised. He loved it as soon as when I played it for him. And I was like, wow, this is crazy. I never played him a beat where it's like he just loved it off the bat. He took both of them, and it's like, and I was like, wow, this is crazy. So it showed me like, okay, you're getting better at the same time he's getting better. And when we were doing this, like after that, you know, after we recorded these songs, the same time when, you know, he was being courted by Rockefeller. And the same time he was being courted by Rockefeller, I was being courted by Rockefeller for production management. And I was just like, man, how dope would it be if we could just get better and better and better and make some phenomenal stuff? But when we did this, he was like, oh man, you know, I like the way my albums sound, you know, I think it's pretty dope. And it's like, he still was super picky. So for me to make, you know, a few beats and him pick beats instantly, I felt like, yo, I was arriving because he would turn every beat I had down. And I thought that was just incredible, you know, and it's like just the way he came in, even when he had the idea for, you know, Put It On, because it was Put It On, Danger Zone, Street Struck, and MVP. Finesse did 2 and I did 2. You know, I would have loved to do more. I would have loved for Finesse to do more, and I felt we were arriving. We were coming to ourselves as producers, and it's like I felt like, dude, like, yo, you coming out right after Illmatic. We need to step it up some. It's competitive, and it's like, you know, and he felt, you know, I'm not mad at the songs, but he was like, yo, you know, everything. He felt his album was dope the way it is. He was like, all right, cool, you know, and that was that. But for that was amazing to me because, like I say, it took so long for him to pick the first 3 beats. And for him to just pick 2 instantly, and it's like, yo, this is it right here. Watch what I do to this. I was like, wow, you know, something must have happened because it's like he never picked beats that quick for me. And you know, I understood. Like, I just started making beats. So with 8 Is Enough and the rest of them, I know it was rough. So, all right, cool. You know, and it's like I said, it's for me, I felt after that, I felt I was getting better. And it's like I look back at my career and I see it. Like almost every beat that I was knocking beats out, and it's like they were gone as fast as I could make it. And I never was the person to be like, oh, well, you're an artist, but I don't feel you're that great as an artist. So you're not like Nas and them, so I don't want to give you beats. Like, you know, they contact me like, yo, you want to do this Funk Dubious remix? Yeah, I like them. Let me do that real quick. You know, and I was surprised because even going to a club and hearing it and seeing how the record resonates now, it's like, wow, you know, that was really dope. Most people, they weren't really on Sun Doobie and them because they didn't have the super duper punchlines, and it's like, so they just felt like, yo, it's not what's it. It's not Nas, and you know, and things like that. But I like their vibe. So, you know, when Happy Walters, you know, came to me with the remix, I was like, sure. You know, sometimes I really turned them down because it's like, I always felt like, yo, every artist has their own bass. And it's like, it's that bass you can tap into their bass also if you're a producer. We would have different times, even being in the studio. And it's like, it could be so serious where it's like he's walking and it's like, and then go from walking to tripping someone up. You know, or acting like he fell and he hurt himself. And it's like, I seen him do that in the studio a lot. You know, because a lot of my time was spent in the studio. Like, I wasn't on the road, on tour a lot. Like, my thing was like, after we made L's album, I was a studio rat. I went on this promo tour with him the same way. And didn't make no money on the promo run, but it's like still being there talking like, okay, you don't want to be here, but it's like just being out there. And sometimes, you know, like we minority, so sometimes we talk how we feel. So it'd be like, you know, we'll be talking, sometimes we use the N-word, we'll be cursing, and, you know, we'll do all of those things, like especially cursing, profanity. He's like, yo, man, stop talking like that in front of them. You know, it's like, yo, they're gonna look at you a certain way. And it's like, he would always, you know, act all serious. But meanwhile, I know he wasn't really that serious. And it's like, dude, how you gonna be serious? And it's like, we're here. It's nothing but minorities and ethnicity here where we're at. But you the serious person. And it's like, you listen to your records and what you say and the vibe of what you're giving off if someone listens. But then you hear in person and you're this super serious person where it's like you're looking at things like, oh, you know, I'm not that type of person. You know, I'm not the type to curse. It's like, I'm not going to offend anyone. And we were in LA on this promo tour with Nas and Fugees, and I remember he went off about it too. Like, yo, man, you can't be out here cursing like that, man. You see, you know how they look at us, man. We can't be out here giving them that vision of us. Then he's like, every time when something happens, he's like, shh. And it's like, and I'm looking, I'm like, dude, you talking about the devil's son. You should be the last one to wanna, you know, talk about how way, you know, you appeal to someone. And it's like, I just thought it was funny because every time we in the studio, he give off that vibe, like, you know, talking about different things, like, you know, the devil's son, and it's like he's gonna do this and what he'll do to somebody. But yet and still, you playing Malcolm X right now. It's us and Nas and the Fugees, and you want to be here. Like, you know, like somebody just gave you the Quran and it's like, and the horn rim glasses, and it's like you just want to walk with a Quran. And I was like, yo, you are crazy the way that you can just change your whole demeanor as a person and make people really believe that you're serious like that. Like, wow, you know, he's just really cool. Man, that could have been all an act, man. It's like, because looking at it, it's like, when you talk about the N-word, it's like, I could understand that. But just knowing and like I say, seeing these things are how we are as people and how you want people, you know, how you want to be viewed and how you want people to view us. And it's like, I thought it was crazy because, like, you know, like I say, you're talking about, you know, you're the devil's son. Now, if you know the lyrics to the devil's son, you know, even though you took knowledge when I was 12, I went to hell for snuffing Jesus. It's a lot of profanity and it's a lot in that record. And I'm like, wow. You know, that's the whole 360. You know, like, I can't judge you by your record, but when you tell me that, it's like, I would look at it as odd if I heard all the lyrics to Devil's Son and then I see the person that you're portraying right now. You know? And I would be like, yo, it's gotta be something up. It's gotta be a punchline to the joke somewhere. You know? Cause it's like, I would believe like, yo, you know, you the son of the devil. You know what I'm saying? Anything's likely to come out of your mouth. But for you to be sitting here and it's like, you know, you're just serious and it's like you feel like, you know, you have this etiquette about being the good guy. I didn't get it sometimes. You know, and I was like, yo, you know, it kind of bugged me out sometimes. Like, yo, are you serious about this or are you just putting this facade on for these people now? You know, but that's what I got from, you know, going out sometimes. And, you know, I never knew who I was gonna latch on to or be with being out in Cali when I was in Cali, being in the studio, didn't know who I was getting. Lamont Coleman, you know, Big L, or it's like if the Devil's Son, whoever was going to be, like who we're going to be the day when we come out, you know. And it's like it's just funny. Like sometimes with him, it's just like he would be a comedian and you didn't know if he was getting that either. Because you could be a comedian 1 minute and another minute it's like, yo, you just super serious about everything going on. You know, and I just found it like, wow, you know, with these personalities that you have and how you think, man, it's like, yo, no wonder what an amazing artist that you are. You know, because it's like you can turn the personality into anything. He was reality TV. You know, like, just looking, I remember, you know, like, yo, like I say, we be in the studio, we be joking about one thing, and it's like I seen him like one time he had Freddie Fox ready to fuck him up, you know? And it's just crazy though, because it's like they went from joking and it's like Fox was really serious about it. And I was like, wow, you know, how do you tick people off like that? Like, you got the manual where you know what buttons to push with anybody.